Hi, I'm going to share with you today the number one decision that I made, the number one commitment I made in my brain that allowed me to stop diet mentality, to stop trying to find the fix, to stop restricting and binging, to stop all the calorie counting and macro, to stop all of that. And then also still find a place of love and acceptance with myself, peace with food, and also be able to reach a happy place with my weight, what I would consider an ideal place. What I did, and this is really important, this is one decision that I made that just changed the whole trajectory for me. I'm Carrie Nygaard. I have helped tens of thousands of women find themselves to be able to be in control with food. This is the one thing that I want to share with you today. So, several years ago, back in 2015, I had been dieting for well over 20 years. I'd been yo-yo dieting. I had lost and gained the baby weight 5 times. And I just was feeling so plagued with all the mental brain chatter that goes along with dieting. And I had lost the weight, but I was not feeling any peace. In fact, I was feeling miserable because all I could think about was food. And I had made a decision that I wasn't going to do that anymore, that I was just going to stop caring anymore. But instead, what I discovered was that God had a different plan for me. He wanted me to continue on this course, so meaning to care about food and to care about my body so that he could teach me a greater and grander way to go about it. The number one decision that I made in that journey was this. I had decided that I was not going to give up, that I was going to take as many years as it needed to for myself to figure out how to release weight, to maintain a happy place with my weight. But this was the thing but I refused to go back to diet mentality of restricting and binging. It needed to be something that was sustainable. It needed to be something that worked for my life for forever, for no matter if I was traveling, no matter if I was home, whether that was an event. I had to figure out, I totally committed myself to figure out how to do this from a place of love for my body and not from a place of trying to earn feeling worthy of loving my body. That's a big distinction. I committed that I was going to figure this out. Surely there's got to be a way to find a happy place with my body and its weight, to feel in control with food, and to have it be motivated by love. I told myself I wasn't going to give it a timeline. I was going to figure this out. I was going to try lots of different things. I was going to be intuitive and seek inspiration from God. I was going to listen to lots of other people that had been in the same position that I was. And I discovered that as long as I decided that it didn't have to happen in time for swimsuit season, and it didn't have to happen in time for this event, that I was committed to it no matter what, but I was no longer going to fuel my actions in regards to my body and what I fed my body from a place of shame or guilt or insufficiency, feeling like I wasn't enough. I was going to fuel it from a place of complete love, complete wholeness, and acceptance for myself, and to find ways to make it easy to also be able to maintain a weight that I would like. And this all began because I decided to make that commitment that no matter what, I was not going to stop. Come rain or shine, come hell or high water, no matter what happened in my life, I was going to remain committed to that. I gave myself permission to have struggle. I gave myself permission for it to be messy. I gave myself permission for myself to have days that didn't work out the way I wanted and days that did. I gave myself lots of room to be human. And I said, I don't care how many years it takes. This is where I'm going. I'm going to figure it out no matter what. And as soon as I decided that I was going to figure it out no matter what, that I wasn't going to give up, and that I was going to fuel all my actions from love and acceptance and worthiness, that's when I figured it out. It took me a little bit of time, but that was okay. And there was messy times in there and there was mishaps in there, but I didn't use those as excuses to quit because I had decided that I was going to continue on even though I was human, even though there was going to be mess ups. So I invite you to make the commitment that no matter what, come rain or shine, that you are going to commit to fueling your journey to find a place of love with your body and with food. I want you to fuel it with love, compassion, and acceptance, and figure out, how do I make this work in my life, and get rid of the timeline. And that is when it gets a whole lot easier to figure out. Thanks so much. Check the description and join me for one of my free online workshops. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.